along with my husband, I own and run Copper Beach Glamping near Woodseas. Our glamping business is a 3-unit site, and we decided to go, when we were doing our research, we decided to go for the kind of the higher end. So it's all year round, and each of the units is self-contained. So we have 1 shepherd's hut and 2 wooden lodges that have their own cooking facilities and their own bathrooms as well. It's quite nerve-wracking to change from, to change careers, particularly if you've been used to, a steady income and kind of knowing what you're doing day to day. However, I've always wanted to do something for myself. I've very much always been kind of an outdoor person. So my hope was that it would be something that would tie in more with what I was interested in. We obviously kind of got the business, the practical side of the business up and running, on and off during COVID, but I felt that I needed probably a bit more support partly from the business side of it, and also with working for yourself and running your own business, it can be quite a lonely business in that you spend a lot of time, even though we were having guests to stay, I'm not necessarily seeing them. So very much you're working on your own. So I saw an advert or some information for the Get Started scheme and just thought, that was something to look into, partly for some networking, some support, and some advice on a kind of a practical, down-to-earth level, really. The Get Started scheme was something that I was introduced to via the Chamber of Commerce, and I looked into it, had a read through of the 2 different offerings, which was either the accountancy and financial package or the marketing package. Particularly was interested in the marketing package because it's not something that I have any experience in, and kind of looked through what was being offered, which was the development of a website or development of kind of branding and logo. We already had both, so we had some kind of negotiations, because obviously what I felt I needed didn't fit exactly with what was being offered. But I must say they were brilliant, and we kind of had a few chats and came up with almost a kind of slightly bespoke package for our needs, to kind of look at what we already had, but to kind of work on those, to kind of tweak them and improve them. But it's given me confidence, and to know that something that we're doing the best that we can within that particular area as well. And when I've looked at what, the actual cost, if I was going out to find somebody to ask them to design a website and to give all the advice, that could be quite prohibitive for a new business. I mean, that's why in the past we put our website together ourselves, purely because when you're setting up, you haven't necessarily got that spare finance to be paying out for a lot of extra things.